If you're a transport company, you don't use an electric, the Tesla electric semi, you're just losing money. Why would you do that? Do you not like money? Okay. But if you do like money, then I recommend using the Tesla Semi.
This year, Tesla is launching the Semi Gen 2 with a series of groundbreaking upgrades, and Elon Musk has confirmed a game-changing feature coming to the Tesla Semi, an unparalleled economic advantage, delivering up to 30.2% savings in total ownership costs, a benefit no other electric truck on the market has ever offered. With large-scale production and the new Semi factory fully operational, Tesla is ready to deliver trucks to all pre-order customers and make them widely available by the end of the year. Musk also confirmed during the Q4 earnings call that its total cost of ownership will be significantly lower, making it the smartest investment for trucking businesses. All the most exciting updates about the world #1 electric truck will be revealed in today's video. Welcome to Tesla Car World. But first, stop scrolling and do this right now. Hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, so you'll always be the first to know how to maximize the benefits of this EV revolution. How superior are the new features of the Tesla Semi Gen 2?
In parallel, as we showed in the shareholders deck, we have started construction on the factory in Reno. Our first vehicles are planned for late 2025 with external customers starting in 2026.
Elon Musk recently confirmed that Tesla plans to produce the Semi at an impressive scale, up to 50,000 units per year. With the new dedicated Semi factory, it's clear that Tesla is fully capable of meeting this ambitious target. Until now, production is still in full swing, ensuring deliveries to earlier customers. Many companies have already secured their spot in line with a $5,000 reservation, proving just how high the demand is for this next-generation electric truck. So far, the Tesla Semi has been primarily used by Tesla itself, transporting around 20,000 battery packs daily from the Nevada Gigafactory to support vehicle production in Fremont. Meanwhile, PepsiCo has begun receiving its order of approximately 100 units, marking one of the first major commercial deployments. In real-world testing, the Semi has proven its range of 400 to 500 miles while carrying a full North American payload of 82,000 pounds, including a 23,000 pounds tractor, a 12,000 pounds trailer, and a 47,000 pounds payload. While these tests push the Semi to its limits, most delivery trips will carry lighter loads to enhance longevity and improve driver experience. Compared to traditional Class 8 diesel trucks, the Semi boasts superior acceleration, better handling, and an impressive hauling capacity. It can achieve a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of just 20 seconds while fully loaded at 80,000 pounds, something unheard of in the industry. DHL, one of the largest freight companies in the world, recently conducted a 2-week trial with the Tesla Semi and was astonished by its efficiency. The company tested the truck over 3,000 miles on regular routes and found that it exceeded expectations, particularly in terms of energy consumption. On average, the Semi achieved an efficiency of just 1.72 kilowatt-hour per mile, surpassing Tesla's official rating of under 2 kilowatt-hour. Furthermore, the Semi's ability to climb steep grades is unparalleled. While most fully loaded diesel trucks struggle to maintain 30 miles per hour on a 10% grade, the Tesla Semi can sustain 60 miles per hour, even with a full payload. This level of performance not only improves delivery efficiency, but also enhances driver experience, as truckers have reported that the Semi is much smoother and easier to drive compared to conventional trucks. Another crucial factor contributing to the Tesla Semi's efficiency is its cutting-edge aerodynamics. Aerodynamic drag accounts for over 50% of the energy required to keep a truck moving at 60 miles per hour. The Tesla Semi boasts a drag coefficient of just 0.35 compared to the typical range of 0.5 to 0.8 for conventional heavy-duty trucks. This streamlined design doubles its aerodynamic efficiency, putting it on par with passenger cars. Specific design features contribute to these impressive results. The Tesla Semi incorporates a backward-inclined cabin, large rounded edges, and a smooth surface design to minimize turbulence. Additionally, Traditional side mirrors are replaced with cameras mounted on aerodynamic, wing-shaped sticks, further reducing drag. The optimized transition between the truck and trailer, achieved through roof and side spoilers, ensures smoother airflow. Combined with its rapid megawatt charging capabilities, which allow for a full recharge in just 20 minutes, the Tesla Semi is setting a new industry standard for long-haul trucking. You might assume that Tesla is only targeting major freight companies, as bulk orders drive profitability. While that's true, what many don't realize is that the Semi will soon be available to external customers, opening up new opportunities beyond large-scale logistics. In a recent meeting, Tesla openly confirmed that it has produced 500 Tesla Semi units so far, and every single one is equipped with the necessary hardware for full self-driving. Video updates from Giga Nevada's semi-production line show a steady increase in output each week. If the factory continues to scale up at this pace, it will soon be capable of producing around 1,000 semis. And FSD integration in the Semi will ultimately save businesses tens of thousands of dollars annually, a future that is quickly becoming reality.
We actually have a shortage of truck drivers in America. That's one of the limiting factors on transport. So they get tired and sometimes, I have a lot of respect for truck drivers because it's a tough job. But because it's a tough job, there's not that many people that want to do it.
Instead of handling the entire trip manually, drivers can supervise the system, easing their workload, reducing stress, and ultimately minimizing accident risks. As more companies recognize these advantages, orders keep rolling in. Even Costco and Martin Brower have tested the Semi, despite not being on the pre-order list. Pricing remains a mystery. Older reports suggest $180,000 per unit, while PepsiCo reportedly paid $250,000. However, external customers may pay far less, as Tesla offers different variants and configurations tailored to specific needs.
But fundamentally, if you've got a semi where the fully considered cost per mile or per ton of transport is better than, say, a diesel truck, any company that doesn't adopt an electric semi will lose.
What is the biggest savings? If there's one thing that's got trucking companies, fleet operators, and independent drivers buzzing right now, it's the jaw-dropping fuel savings of the Tesla Semi. Diesel prices have been through the roof in recent years, and with fluctuating global markets, running a traditional Class 8 truck isn't just expensive. It's borderline unsustainable for businesses trying to stay competitive. So, Tesla Semi is the smartest financial move a company can make right now. Let's break it down. A standard diesel truck burns through roughly 20,000 gallons of fuel per year, depending on mileage and load. At an average price of $4 per gallon and often much higher, that's $80,000 per truck annually just in fuel costs. Compare that to the Tesla Semi, which operates on electricity at a fraction of the cost. Based on real-world testing from companies like PepsiCo, DHL, and Walmart, the Tesla Semi is averaging around 1.7 kilowatt-hour per mile, meaning that for the same 100,000-mile workload, it's using about 170,000 kilowatt-hour per year. Now, with commercial electricity rates averaging 10 to 15 cents per kilowatt-hour, the annual energy cost for a Tesla Semi sits between $17,000 and $25,500, a savings of over $55,000 per truck per year compared to diesel. Multiply that across a fleet of just 10 trucks, and you're looking at $500,000 in fuel savings annually. PepsiCo was one of the first major companies to integrate the Tesla Semi into its fleet, and they've been incredibly vocal about the cost savings. Since deploying 86 Tesla Semis across their operations, the company has drastically cut fuel expenses, reinvesting those savings into expanding its EV infrastructure and logistics network. According to their latest reports, the Semis are already proving more efficient than anticipated, with PepsiCo estimating a 60 to 70% reduction in fueling costs per mile compared to diesel. That's a game-changing shift in operational expenses for a logistics-dependent giant like Pepsi. Beyond direct cost savings, there's another massive advantage that Tesla Semi owners are raving about: price stability. Diesel prices fluctuate wildly due to geopolitical events, supply chain disruptions, and refinery issues, making financial forecasting for fleet operators a nightmare. Electricity, on the other hand, is far more stable and predictable, especially for companies investing in on-site solar and battery storage solutions. Take Frito-Lay's Modesto, California facility. They've installed a megawatt-scale solar farm combined with Tesla Megapacks to power their Tesla semi-fleet. Instead of relying on grid electricity, they're running their trucks on pure solar energy, driving operational costs down to nearly zero in fuel expenses. This type of energy independence is unheard of in the diesel world and is setting the stage for a whole new way of thinking about logistics. One of the biggest questions surrounding electric trucks is charging time. Tesla has addressed this head-on with its megacharger network, designed specifically for the Semi. These high-powered stations can add 400 miles of range in just 20 minutes, allowing truckers to recharge during mandatory rest breaks without adding extra downtime. What does this mean for fuel costs? Faster charging means less idle time and more miles covered per day, making the overall cost per mile even lower than traditional diesel rigs. Unlike diesel trucks, which lose efficiency when idling or in traffic, the Tesla Semi optimizes energy use dynamically, cutting waste and increasing profitability. It's not just corporate behemoths making the switch here. Independent truckers and small fleet owners are also eyeing the Tesla Semi as a long-term money-saving investment. With federal and state incentives for electric trucks like California's HVIP program, which offers up to $120,000 per electric truck, the upfront cost gap between diesel and electric is closing fast. One striking example is JD Logistics, a mid-sized trucking company based in Texas. They initially ordered 5 Tesla Semis in late 2024 to test their performance. After running them for just 4 months, the company announced plans to fully transition to an all-electric fleet by 2028, citing an estimated $4 million in fuel savings over the next 5 years. Companies that stick with diesel are bleeding cash on fuel, while those embracing Tesla's technology are locking in substantial savings year after year. Fleet operators who ignore this trend risk getting left behind in a world where fuel savings aren't just important, they're essential for survival. What are the other huge benefits for drivers? For many seasoned professionals in logistics, especially those with decades of experience behind the wheel, keeping trucks in top condition has always been a major operational challenge. Traditional diesel trucks come with staggering maintenance expenses. A single engine rebuild can cost upwards of $20,000, and that's just one of many potential repairs over a truck's lifespan. Factor in oil changes every 15,000 miles, transmission issues, and the inevitable wear and tear on exhaust systems, and it's no surprise that fleets spend tens of thousands per truck each year just to keep them running. With the Tesla Semi, the equation changes. The electric drivetrain has fewer than 20 moving parts compared to over 2,000 components in a diesel engine. This results in fewer breakdowns and an estimated $50,000 in maintenance savings over 5 years per truck. No oil changes, no transmission failures, no emission system repairs. Just smooth, uninterrupted performance that keeps trucks where they belong, on the road, not in the shop. Major fleet operators are already seeing the impact. Frito-Lay, a division of PepsiCo, has deployed Tesla Semis in its delivery operations and reported a significant reduction in fleet maintenance costs. One key factor? The regenerative braking system. Unlike diesel trucks, where brake pads need replacing every 100,000 to 150,000 miles, the Tesla Semi's regenerative braking significantly reduces brake wear, with some estimates suggesting brake pads could last 500,000 miles or more. That's not just a cost-saving measure, it's a fundamental shift in vehicle longevity. It is a known fact that downtime is the enemy of profitability. Every hour a truck is off the road means lost revenue. According to current market calculations, every hour a truck is out of service translates to a $75 revenue loss. Assuming an average of 2 hours of unplanned downtime per day, this adds up to $54,750 in lost revenue per truck each year. Because traditional diesel trucks often require in-shop diagnostics, where mechanics manually inspect and troubleshoot issues, a process that can take days. The Tesla Semi changes this with remote diagnostics and over-the-air updates. Imagine a world where your truck identifies a potential issue before it becomes a major problem and updates itself while sitting in your lot overnight. That's the Tesla advantage. Keeping your fleet running smoothly has never been easier. With over-the-air software updates, trucks can stay optimized for peak performance without the hassle of frequent service visits. Remote diagnostics give fleet managers real-time visibility into every vehicle, catching potential issues before they turn into costly breakdowns. And thanks to advanced predictive maintenance algorithms, data from thousands of trucks helps anticipate necessary repairs, turning unexpected problems into planned solutions. It's a smarter, more efficient way to keep your trucks on the road and your business moving forward. The Tesla Semi is redefining long-haul trucking with cutting-edge technology that prioritizes efficiency, reliability, and cost savings. Whether managing a small fleet or a large operation, these advancements mean fewer unexpected repairs, lower maintenance costs, and more time on the road. At its core, the Tesla Semi is powered by a massive 1.5 megawatt-hour battery pack built to last over 1 million miles, far outpacing traditional diesel trucks that often require multiple engine overhauls within the same time frame. With an energy consumption rate of approximately 1.5 to 1.8 kilowatt-hour per mile, the Semi delivers an impressive 500-mile range per charge. Beyond performance, the financial advantages are clear. Electricity prices remain far more predictable than diesel, allowing fleet operators to plan expenses with greater confidence. And with Tesla's Megacharger 2.0 providing up to 70% charge in just 20 minutes, downtime is minimized, keeping operations efficient. By eliminating the need for costly engine rebuilds, fuel injector replacements, and turbocharger failures. The Tesla Semi isn't just proving that long-haul electric trucking is possible, it's showing that it makes better financial sense than diesel. For many truckers, especially those who've spent a lifetime behind the wheel of a diesel rig, the Tesla Semi isn't just an upgrade in technology, it's an upgrade in comfort, safety, and ease of use. Do you think the Tesla Semi has the potential to dominate the global trucking market? How do you believe the widespread adoption of autonomous electric trucks will change the industry? Thank you for watching our video. If you found this content insightful and want to stay updated on the latest Tesla news, don't forget to hit the like button and share this video. Also, be sure to subscribe to Tesla Car World and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest videos. The shocking news. Recent leaks and announcements from Elon Musk and Tesla executives confirm that the Tesla Model 2 is ready to launch in Q2 of this year with a starting price of under $25,000. With a camouflaged Model 2 prototype spotted outside Tesla, Texas, along with evidence of Tesla ramping up production and adopting revolutionary manufacturing methods at its 3 largest factories like Giga Texas, Giga Mexico, and Giga Shanghai. In today's episode, we compiled the latest data to analyze 3 key events that prove the Model 2 is ready for launch at this time. But to determine whether the Tesla Model 2 is truly worthy of the high expectations set by countless Tesla fans who have waited patiently for it, we will answer a big question, that one. How real is the hyped-up design and power of the Tesla Model 2? A fire involving 4 Tesla Cybertrucks in Seattle has drawn major attention. While the cause remains unclear, concerns about possible arson have risen amid recent Tesla protests. Regardless of the fire's origin, we must wait for an official response from the relevant authorities. But, looking at the charred remains, the vehicle frames, and scattered debris at the scene, despite being one of the most challenging vehicles for Tesla to manufacture, largely due to its labor-intensive, semi-handcrafted production, advancements in technology have now enabled the company to accelerate the process. Tesla is confident that it can now roll a new Semi off the production line every 15 minutes. In previous episodes, we've thoroughly analyzed how the Tesla Semi has become a true money-making machine, saving owners thousands, or even hundreds of thousands, of dollars. But here's the even better news. the Tesla Semi will soon be available to a wider range of customers and can be customized based on individual needs and budgets. If everything goes according to plan, the Tesla Semi will take over the trucking industry by 2026, shattering the notion that electric trucks can't replace diesel-powered ones. Of course, in today's episode, we'll reveal the golden timeline Tesla is preparing for the release of its first orders in 2025, coming up in Part 2. But first, we want to show you whether the highly anticipated Tesla Semi Gen 2 truly meets real-world needs. Is this the truck we've all been waiting for? Actually, Elon Musk and his team at Tesla have spent nearly 3 years refining the Tesla Semi Gen 2, and this isn't just an upgrade. It's a game-changing evolution. Tesla has officially increased the truck's maximum range to 500 miles per charge, a significant improvement over the previous version. While this number was previously announced, real-world tests of the standard model had only achieved just over 300 miles. This is a major breakthrough for long-haul electric trucking, reducing charging stops and maximizing efficiency. On top of that, Tesla's new Megacharger 2.0 can now charge the Semi up to 70% in just 20 minutes. That's nearly as fast as the typical refueling stop for a diesel truck. This breakthrough eliminates one of the biggest concerns for fleet operators, minimizing downtime and keeping trucks on the road where they belong. According to the latest information, the Gen 2 model is expected to feature a 4-motor drivetrain, an upgrade from the previous 3-motor setup, delivering even more torque and acceleration. The current Tesla Semi uses a tri-motor powertrain, adapted from Tesla's Plaid technology but in a reversed configuration. Specifically, the front motor from the Model S is used to drive the rear axle of the Semi, acting as a high-efficiency highway drive unit. Meanwhile, the 2 rear motors from the Model S Plaid are mounted on the Semi's rear axle. This setup gives the Tesla Semi an estimated 1,020 horsepower and 1,050 pound-feet of torque, putting it on par with the Model S and Model X Plaid. The Tesla Semi Gen 2 can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 20 seconds, while fully loaded with 80,000 pounds, outperforming nearly every diesel truck on the road. Tesla has also improved the Semi's aerodynamics, boosting energy efficiency by 12%. The redesigned chassis is lighter yet stronger, enhancing overall performance. In fact, the Semi's sleek aerodynamics give it a drag coefficient lower than some sports cars, including the Bugatti Chiron is 0.38, a remarkable feat for a heavy-duty truck. This is a significant achievement, especially when compared to traditional diesel trucks, which typically have a drag coefficient between 0.5 and 1.03. This improvement isn't just theoretical, it translates into real-world energy efficiency gains. Analyses show that the Tesla Semi's aerodynamic design reduces drag by 20%, compared to conventional trucks, resulting in over a 10% fuel consumption reduction, or the equivalent of saving 5,000 liters of fuel per year. While the exact 12% improvement mentioned earlier may vary, existing data suggests the actual gains could be even higher. Performance data further highlights that the aerodynamic refinements lead to a 25% reduction in energy needed to cover the same distance compared to less aerodynamic trucks with a drag coefficient of 0.65. In other words, the Tesla Semi consumes just 75% of the energy required by less efficient trucks, marking a 25% improvement in overall efficiency. Elon Musk has described the Tesla Semi as being shaped like a bullet, comparable to a supercar. This aerodynamic design is a key factor in achieving its impressive 500-mile range, even when fully loaded and cruising at highway speeds. The Semi's chassis is also lighter, contributing to overall energy efficiency. However, it's important to note that the combined weight of the battery pack and drivetrain still exceeds that of a diesel engine, plus fuel, by roughly 2.5 tons. This means that while the chassis itself is lighter, the total weight of the truck is still influenced by its other components. The combination of advanced aerodynamics and drivetrain improvements has had a major positive impact on the Tesla Semi's overall efficiency. The truck is also equipped with regenerative braking, which can recapture up to 98% of kinetic energy back into the battery. Estimates suggest that regenerative braking contributes up to 14% of the vehicle's total range benefits. Tesla's electric motors boast an efficiency of around 90%, significantly higher than diesel engines, which operate at just 48% efficiency. Thanks to innovative design choices, such as dedicated motor components for different acceleration phases, Tesla's EV drivetrain delivers peak efficiency of around 93%, with an estimated average efficiency of 90%, giving it a substantial edge in energy savings. 2. When can we experience the breakthrough of Tesla Semi Gen 2 in 2025? Tesla has unveiled an ambitious production plan for the Tesla Semi Gen 2, set to launch in 2025. This announcement reflects the company's strong confidence in market demand and its determination to establish itself as a key player in the commercial vehicle industry. According to the detailed production timeline, the third quarter of 2025 will mark a major milestone as Tesla activates the Nevada Gigafactory's production capacity of 10,000 units per year. By the fourth quarter, the company plans to roll out the 500-mile variant, specifically designed for long-haul routes. Looking ahead, Tesla aims to scale up production significantly, targeting an output of 50,000 units by 2026 with an impressive 10 to 15-minute production cycle. This roadmap highlights Tesla's aggressive push to revolutionize freight transportation while ramping up production at an unprecedented pace, setting new benchmarks for the industry. Tesla is currently constructing a dedicated semi-factory near Giga, Nevada, which is expected to scale up production to 50,000 units per year. This aligns with Elon Musk's statement during the 2023 earnings call, where he expressed Tesla's goal of having 50,000 Tesla semis on North American roads by 2024. Achieving this production volume would secure Tesla a significant share of the North American heavy-duty truck market, reinforcing the company's ambition to dominate rather than simply establish a niche presence. Tesla's vertically integrated model, which has been a cornerstone of its consumer vehicle strategy, is also being leveraged for the Semi program. This manufacturing approach gives Tesla greater control over its supply chain, allowing for potential cost efficiencies that traditional truck manufacturers may struggle to match. According to Dan Priestley, this vertical integration will enable Tesla to develop multiple Semi variants, catering to various applications and vehicle types. This flexibility could allow Tesla to expand its commercial vehicle lineup beyond the initial Semi model, further strengthening its footprint in the commercial transport sector. 3. How will the Tesla Semi become Tesla's salvation card in 2025? As of now, Tesla is going through a rough patch with sales dropping significantly. 76.3% in Germany and 26% in France. In the US, sales were down 7% last year and another 2% in early 2025, showing a clear decline in consumer interest. Tesla's current struggles, marked by consumer backlash, Tesla takedown protests, and declining sales, highlight the urgent need for a new game plan. The best move? Doubling down on the Tesla Semi. Scaling up production and getting these electric big rigs on the road isn't just a smart financial move. It's Tesla's ticket to diversifying its portfolio, tackling environmental concerns, and winning back public trust. If Tesla plays its cards right, the Semi could be the key to getting the company back on top of the EV industry. On top of that, the Tesla Semi is tapping into a $150 billion global heavy-duty truck market that's still largely untapped. It's delivering immediate savings on operating costs while positioning itself as the long-term tech leader in the industry. Right now, Tesla is building up its production capacity in Nevada, aiming to crank out 50,000 units a year. That's a big deal in a market where less than 5% of Class 8 trucks are electric, compared to 14% EV penetration in passenger cars. And demand is already rolling in. Tesla has pending orders worth between $22 million and $100 million. From major logistics players like Pride Group Enterprises' 150 to 500 trucks and has deployed 100 units with PepsiCo. The momentum is there. Now it's just a matter of Tesla scaling up and taking the lead in the electric trucking revolution. At $180,000 for a 500-mile range, the Tesla Semi undercuts the average diesel competitor, which costs around $230,000. On top of that, it slashes energy costs by 63%, saving about 25 cents per mile. The Tesla Semi isn't just another EV, it's Tesla's ticket into the commercial trucking world. This move expands the company beyond consumer vehicles and taps into the growing demand for sustainable logistics solutions. While Tesla initially targeted North America for the Semi, signs point to international expansion. Reports suggest the company is eyeing Europe, where stricter carbon emissions regulations are pushing for cleaner transport solutions. The UK, for example, is aiming for net zero carbon emissions by 2050 and is rolling out policies to encourage electric commercial fleets. This international angle adds another layer to Tesla's strategy, allowing it to take advantage of regional policies and sustainability incentives to strengthen its global position. Tesla has strategically positioned the Semi to attract major corporations with large-scale logistics operations, where both environmental impact and cost savings are amplified by sheer fleet size. Big names like Pepsi, Anheuser-Busch, Walmart, UPS, and Frito-Lay have already placed orders for these electric trucks. One standout deal comes from Pride Group Enterprises, a major truck leasing company, which has ordered 150 Tesla Semis with an option to scale up to 500, potentially the biggest Semi order Tesla has landed so far. Depending on final configurations and quantities, this deal could be worth anywhere from $22 million to $100 million. These significant early commitments from industry giants validate Tesla's strategic push into the commercial trucking market and prove there's real demand for electric solutions in logistics. The shift is happening. Tesla just needs to keep up with the momentum. PepsiCo is making a bold move by adding around 100 Tesla Semis to its fleet in 2023, showing strong adoption from one of the world's biggest food and beverage companies. The fact that major corporations like this are stepping up as early adopters of Tesla's electric trucking technology says a lot. It shows they trust Tesla's engineering and see real potential in the cost savings and operational benefits these trucks offer. Beyond the financial side, this early adoption also serves as a powerful PR move, not just for Tesla, but for the companies buying in. It reinforces their commitment to sustainability and puts them ahead of the curve in the transition to greener logistics. From an economic standpoint, the Tesla Semi is a game changer. With an efficiency of 1.64 kilowatt-hour per mile, it delivers significant fuel savings while cutting emissions, making it a highly attractive option for companies looking to lower operating costs and meet sustainability goals. Tesla's approach to the commercial market is smart. Instead of rushing in, they've been gathering extensive real-world data through pilot programs before scaling up. As of March 20, 2025, Tesla's semi-test fleet has logged over 4.65 million miles, with one unit surpassing 248,000 miles on its own. This massive real-world testing gives Tesla valuable insights into performance, reliability, and maintenance needs, helping refine both the product and its marketing claims. More importantly, these pilot programs build confidence among potential buyers, who get to see real-world results instead of just relying on manufacturer specs. Tesla has carefully built a solid economic case for adopting electric semis, directly addressing the financial priorities of commercial fleet operators. When Tesla first unveiled the Semi in 2017, they estimated that running a 100-mile route with an 80,000-pound load would cost around $1.51 per mile for a traditional diesel truck, compared to just $1.26 per mile for the Tesla Semi. That 25 cents per mile difference adds up fast, over a truck's lifetime, typically around 1 million miles. The savings become massive. For fleet operators looking to cut costs while staying ahead of sustainability goals, those numbers are hard to ignore. Tesla's pricing strategy for the Semi makes its economic appeal even stronger. The 300-mile version comes in at around $150,000, while the 500-mile model is priced at $180,000. According to Tesla's head of engineering, Dan Priestley, the company aims to price the Semi as competitively as possible with diesel trucks from day one to speed up electric truck adoption. This pricing position, combined with lower operating costs, makes a solid case for total cost of ownership, beyond just the environmental benefits. And as Tesla continues improving the Semi's efficiency, already hitting around 100 kilowatt-hour per 100 kilometers, the economic advantages will only get stronger. The Tesla Semi packs some seriously impressive specs, taking direct aim at the dominance of traditional diesel trucks in the commercial space. It comes in two versions, a 300-mile model and a 500-mile model. The 500-mile version can cover its full range on a single charge while hauling up to 87,000 pounds. That's a game changer, tackling one of the biggest concerns about electric trucks, whether they can handle long-haul routes without frequent recharging. Plus, with fast charging capability, the Semi can juice up to 70% in just 30 minutes, minimizing downtime.
This is a vehicle that some people said was impossible to build, that it defied physics. Well, not only does it not defy physics, we're going to be making a lot of them. I think ultimately we'll make over millions probably, of the Tesla Semi.
Tesla's fully electric Class 8 truck program is heading into a pivotal moment in 2025. Industry experts have just revealed a shocking truth. The 2025 Tesla Semi could face a price hike of up to 2.2 times, and further delays in its Ryder timeline are also drawing intense public attention. Recent statements from Elon Musk and Tesla executives offer compelling evidence of the company's commitment to revolutionizing the trucking industry, despite mounting challenges. In today's episode, we take a closer look at key arguments behind Tesla's upcoming Semi strategy and unpack the clear contradictions found in the company's most recent announcements. Welcome to Tesla Car World. But first, please stop scrolling and do this right now. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you're always the first to know about the latest updates on this incredible truck.
I believe, along with NVIDIA, two of the best disruptive technology companies in the world. Reality that a U.S. car company makes cars in the U.S. with all U.S. parts, that's a fairy tale.
So, how does the Tesla Semi change the cost structure and overall economics of ownership? Chances are you've already heard or read something about a story that's been making waves in the heavy-duty electric truck market in the U.S. over the past few days. Ryder, one of the major customers and a key partner in the Tesla Semi project rollout in California, they made a rather surprising announcement. The price of the Tesla Semi had suddenly surged, forcing them to cut their order from 42 trucks down to just 18. Despite keeping their original $7.5 million budget unchanged. This sudden change immediately raised a lot of questions. Why did the price increase so sharply? Is Tesla facing cost issues? And more importantly, if that's the case, the current price of each Tesla Semi may have climbed to over $400,000, nearly double the previously rumored figures of $150,000 for the 300-mile version, $180,000 for the 500-mile version, and $200,000 for the Founders Series Semi. In response to the growing wave of speculation, Dan Priestley, Tesla Semi program manager, broke his silence and posted on X, "No change to schedule," and multiple incorrect conclusions. However, Priestley didn't clarify what exactly was incorrect, nor did he explain why Ryder requested a 28-month extension to complete the project. This lack of transparency has only fueled more skepticism. Is Tesla quietly shifting its pricing and production strategy behind the scenes? Many people think the Tesla Semi is just another electric truck, but in reality, it's a key piece of Elon Musk's bigger vision. With a price tag ranging from $180,000 to nearly $400,000, it's easy to see why some people might scoff and ask, why is a truck so expensive? But if you look closer, you'll realize this isn't just about selling trucks, it's about investing in the future. Sure, The new price sounds a bit shocking. In fact, it's nearly double what was originally expected, even if that figure hasn't been officially confirmed by Tesla or Elon Musk and remains media speculation. Still, it's not exactly a case of Tesla price gouging. The reality is the cost of raw materials like lithium and nickel, both crucial for EV batteries, has gone up significantly. And batteries, as we know, are the heart of any electric vehicle. On top of that, the new battery type Tesla is developing, the 4680 cells, still isn't rolling off the production line smoothly, so the company has had to rely on temporary solutions. And as we all know, temporary usually means more expensive. Not to mention the Nevada Gigafactory is currently undergoing a massive expansion, and anyone who's ever built anything knows. Big projects are never cheap. But there's no need to panic. Tesla isn't doing all this just to sell a few trucks. They're building an entire ecosystem from the ground up. Batteries, software, high-speed charging stations, all fully developed and owned in-house. At first, they might not make much profit. But once production scales, costs will drop, and margins will grow. If they play their cards right, Tesla won't just be selling trucks. They'll be selling the entire infrastructure around those trucks. And when that happens, the revenue won't just come from the vehicle itself. It'll flow in from energy, services, software, and everything that comes with it. Initially, most people expected to recover their investment in the Tesla Semi within 3 to 5 years. Now it might take 8 to 10 years to break even. That sounds like a long time, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. Electric trucks like the Semi can drastically reduce operating costs, potentially cutting annual expenses by 40 to 50%. That means businesses could save tens of thousands of dollars each year on fuel and maintenance alone. On top of that, both the US and European governments are actively promoting clean transportation, offering incentives and tax breaks, especially under the Inflation Reduction Act, IRA. And let's not forget, once the Magna Charger network is fully built out, charging costs will be close to zero. In other words, every mile driven becomes a money saver. So even though the payback period may be longer, it's also more stable and less risky. In an era where transportation costs keep rising, that makes the Semi a worthwhile investment to consider. That's exactly why Tesla isn't just pouring money into building trucks. They're investing billions into a much broader vision, building out the mega charger, fast charging network, developing next-gen battery technology, and expanding their massive Nevada Gigafactory. To some, Tesla's financial reports may look like costs are spiraling. But Elon Musk isn't spending money just to hold ground. Everything Tesla is developing for the Semi, from batteries to charging infrastructure, will eventually feed into other energy products like the Powerwall and Megapack, energy storage systems for homes, factories, even entire cities. In that sense, the Semi is just the first step in a much bigger plan. But this lack of transparency has clearly split the market into two camps. One group is walking away, not because they doubt the technology, but because they can't bet on a company that won't be upfront. For them, the scary part isn't the higher price, it's the uncertainty. Tesla was once seen as a symbol of the future. But when that $400,000 price tag started making headlines, the Semi stopped looking like an investment and started looking like a gamble, where trust has to be laid on the table alongside cold, hard cash. However, on the flip side, not everyone sees this as bad news. Some believe this move actually marks a new level of maturity for the Tesla Semi. A price increase isn't a failure. It's a signal that Tesla is moving away from loss-leading strategies just to grab market share, and instead beginning to price the product at its real value. And if the Semi truly delivers on its promises, lower operating costs, fuel savings, reduced maintenance, and zero emissions, then even at $400,000, the market could still accept it. Especially when you zoom out and look at the bigger picture, over 5, 7, or 10 years. Forward-thinking businesses won't be asking, how much does it cost to buy? They'll be asking, how much do I save per mile? Some even see this as an opportunity. When the waters get stirred, the timid rowers pull back. But those who choose to stick with Tesla now may end up being the first to gain a true operational edge in the near future. A future where electrification isn't just a trend, but the new rule of the game. A former executive who once ran a trucking company with a fleet of 350 semis shared that they were spending over $100,000 a month on maintenance alone, not even counting bank loans and financing for their fleet. Breakdowns on the road didn't just cause delays. They sent costs soaring by the hour. And somehow maintenance shops always seem to know how to take advantage of the situation. But even if you go with a well-known diesel truck, say, a fully equipped Volvo, you're still looking at nearly $200,000, and you're not escaping the never-ending maintenance loop. Against that backdrop, the idea of paying around $350,000 for a Tesla Semi no longer feels intimidating to industry veterans. On the contrary, according to this former executive, it's a smart investment. The Tesla Semi can pay for itself in just 2.5 years, he said. If you calculate real-world operating costs and the dramatically lower maintenance. Because while legacy manufacturers like Volvo are now rolling out their own electric semi-models, the prices are anything but cheap, reaching up to $400,000 for a unit that doesn't even come with a sleeper cab. When you put that on the table for comparison, the Tesla Semi still stands out as the more optimized choice. How do the revolutionary features of Tesla Semi network promote huge economic advantages?
So it's very difficult for people in the stock market, especially those that look in the rearview mirror, which is most people, to imagine a future where suddenly a 10 million vehicle fleet has 5 to 10 times the usefulness.
Perhaps the most transformative element of the Tesla Semi story lies beyond its powertrain. According to Elon Musk, the Semi is being designed with autonomy at its core. Cameras, sensors, and computing power have already been embedded into early production units, including those currently operating in PepsiCo's fleet. This isn't some far-off future feature. It's a foundation being laid right now. Just imagine what happens when these trucks become fully autonomous. As Musk put it, an autonomous vehicle can be used far more than a non-autonomous one. That principle is even more powerful when applied to freight. Autonomous big rigs could operate over 20 hours a day, with minimal downtime, limited only by charging and maintenance windows, effectively doubling the revenue-generating hours of a single truck. Financially, Musk envisions the Tesla Semi eventually generating up to $1 billion in revenue per month. That might sound ambitious, but not impossible, especially when you consider the scalability of autonomy across logistics hubs, distribution centers, and major freight corridors. And with the U.S. still grappling with a chronic shortage of long-haul truck drivers, autonomy could offer a direct, scalable solution to a pressing national challenge. One of the most underestimated drivers in this entire equation may be the value of Tesla's software ecosystem. There has never been an asset class, especially not in commercial vehicles, where a software update can boost hardware performance and value by 500% to 1,000%, as Musk has claimed. Traditional OEMs sell hardware. Tesla sells a software-defined platform. With each over-the-air update, the Tesla Semi gets better, not just in safety or navigation, but also in energy efficiency through regenerative optimization, route intelligence, and potentially even autonomous capabilities as full self-driving, matures enough to be deployed in trucks. Naturally, this raises a fair question. Is FSD truly ready for a 40-ton semi-truck? Many in the industry remain skeptical, and rightfully so. As of now, Tesla's FSD is far from perfect. Maneuvering a massive vehicle into tight loading docks or navigating unpredictable rural roads remains a challenge no company, not even Tesla, has fully mastered. In truth, it would be reckless to claim the Tesla Semi is fully autonomous across all use cases today. But here's the key insight. It doesn't have to be fully autonomous, yet. Even semi-autonomous features like lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, or highway auto navigation already deliver real operational savings and reduce driver fatigue. These are stepping stones toward full autonomy. The competitive edge lies in Tesla's ability to iterate and scale these updates across its entire fleet, faster than any traditional OEM can. Another critical issue that is often overlooked is braking safety under heavy load, a common cause of fatal accidents involving traditional heavy-duty trucks in markets like China. The Tesla Semi tackles this risk with regenerative braking, advanced load sensors, and a proprietary electronic stability system, an integrated approach specifically engineered to mitigate braking failures. This method not only enhances safety outcomes, but is also likely to become a key differentiator in an increasingly regulated commercial vehicle landscape. From battery manufacturing to software, charging infrastructure to AI, no other truck manufacturer matches Tesla's level of ecosystem control. While this may reduce short-term flexibility, such as the current lack of megawatt charging system standardization, it ensures long-term operational cohesion. And that's something logistics companies will increasingly value. How delayed is Tesla's semi-2025 production strategy really?
Like, what will the future look like in 5 years, or 10 years, 20 years? And 5 years from now, autonomous cars are going to be everywhere. Primarily going to be Teslas, by the way. But autonomous Teslas will be everywhere.
In 2025, Tesla's long-awaited promise of electrified long-haul trucking is edging closer to mass production. With the second-generation Tesla Semi now officially moving into production planning, the electric freight revolution is no longer theoretical. It's operational. After years of limited fleet trials and early prototypes, Tesla has now reached a pivotal milestone. The steel structure of its dedicated semi-production facility, located next to Gigafactory Nevada, is complete. According to Dan Priestley, head of the Tesla Semi program, the plant will explode with activity as it ramps toward full production, emphasizing that safety, efficiency, and execution are at the heart of the factory's design. And the numbers back this up. Tesla has announced its most detailed production roadmap to date. Initial volume builds of the Tesla Semi will begin in late 2025, with acceleration through early 2026. At full capacity, the plant aims to produce up to 50,000 units annually. Let's not forget, Tesla has already delivered over 200 Semis to strategic partners like PepsiCo. These early units serve as real-world validators and, more importantly, data sources for refining both the vehicle and production processes. This slow and steady approach, similar to Tesla's past vehicle ramp-ups, enables the company to de-risk scaling by solving critical technical and logistical challenges in real-world conditions. One of the most pressing concerns in commercial EV adoption is infrastructure. Can we support the charging needs of thousands of heavy-duty trucks? Tesla's answer lies in its proprietary supercharger and megacharger network, already spanning much of the US, Europe, Mexico, and China. While public EV charging infrastructure often lags, Tesla's vertical integration gives it a decisive edge. In Elon Musk's words, "The battery will last longer than your bladder." That's not just humor. It's a subtle nod to real-world usability. Tesla's approach isn't about matching diesel tank range mile for mile. It's about creating a charging experience that aligns with natural driver behavior, rest breaks, meals, logistics schedules. With ultra-fast charging planned for semis and built-in navigation to optimize routing, downtime is minimized and utilization maximized. Tesla isn't rushing. The company is following its proven playbook: start small, iterate quickly, and scale strategically. Initial deliveries will continue to go to trusted partners before ramping to broader customer availability by late 2025. This cautious yet confident timeline helps Tesla avoid the production traps that have derailed other EV startups. More importantly, it shows that Tesla has likely overcome key supply chain and technical hurdles, battery constraints, drivetrain optimization, software tuning, that previously delayed mass production. With the rumored price of the Tesla Semi now nearing $400,000, do you think the long-term savings and ecosystem integration justify the upfront cost? Or is Tesla pricing out its core market? Thanks for watching our video. If you want to explore more exciting information about Tesla EV or Tesla Bot, don't forget to hit the like button and share this video. Also, make sure to subscribe to Tesla Car World and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest videos. We appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Goodbye.